the stalkers admitted that he's been watching me, stalking me for about a year. Now he put 28 viewers in my.
Okay, and what, excuse me, and what Candy Grangreedy is failing to say, no, he did not say he's been stalking you for a year. He said, I have been watching your videos for about a year. And basically what he was saying is that he went back and done research on you, Candy, and that you have been receiving thousands of dollars a month for years and years and years, begging for the same things for hotels, food, and that nothing has changed. And that unless you make changes, it's over with. I mean, this will be your life from here on out. So she will say things like that, but she fails to tell you the rest of it. He said that he had been he's known of you for a year, has watched you for a year, and he went back and done research on you. And he discovered you have been doing the same thing for years. But that's the rest of it. But she just wants to make it sound like someone just has been stalking her, like she always does. Same thing all the time.
Lights equals Masonic 33. I'm screenshotting. And they raised the hotel prices too.
Well, why
I'm
should
definitely gonna have to leave out of here.
you don't pay for anything? So why should that matter to you? And if you ask for it and it has to have a deposit, you end up keeping the money. So
the cheaper hotel will the cheaper hotel would require a deposit. He's very sick. Just like I think my sleep was a little fake donation. Stop. No, my sleep was a little bit better.
I will give Candy this, is that there's one or two different people in there that do leave crazy, weird comments. I'll give you that, okay? But for her to try to get you guys to believe that she's going to be murdered if she's out on the streets, it's a lie. No one's going to be stupid enough to put anything like that on social media, knowing the world's seeing. They're messing with her because she acts like this. And they she says they mess with the numbers and the likes and the views because she acts like this. No one's going to murder her, okay? She is doing everything she can, just like Lisa Richards, to get sympathy, to get an emotional feedback so that they can stay and doing what she's doing right now. And like I've said 1,000 times before, and so have other people, she is not banned from shelters. Candy Grangreedy thinks that she is entitled and that she is too good, that she has to have the best of the best. That anybody, whether it is a man, a woman, young, old, anybody that feels entitled and arrogant enough to lay on their back 24/7 in hotels and have food DoorDashed and beg, that takes a whole set of balls right there. I am telling you, that just does. And that is exactly what she does. And Camellia, the guy or the woman or whoever it was that said you do enable her, because you sat back and you can sit there and play pretend all you want, okay? You're not fooling us that have intelligence. We know that you see what Candy does when she's on the streets. We know that you've seen the colors that God is Good was wearing, and his wife and sister. We know that you saw the hand signals. We know that you saw the amount of gifts and money she got. We know that you see how she treats people, how she calls them out. She sure didn't call them out though, did she? And we know that you see the amount of money that she gets. Okay, anybody that has a half a brain knows it takes a lot of money to keep somebody hooked up in a hotel for weeks at a time, to get food 3 and 4 times a day, and DoorDashed and Ubered on top of that, to get Ubered everywhere, and to have money sent to her for all of her needs. Okay, that takes money, and on top of that, deposits. So unless you're living in some kind of psychotic episode, it takes a lot of money, and this girl gets it, because if she did not get it, she would have to be standing holding a sign, or she'd have to be panhandling. And she doesn't. She gets to lay down on a bed on her back and beg and gripe. And make no mistake, no one's trying to murder her. Is she getting messed with some people on here that send stupid comments and stuff? Yeah. But she is the one that harasses everybody on the streets. Her videos are up. Just because somebody's walking by wearing a certain color she doesn't like doesn't mean anything. Just because someone's smoking a cigarette, yeah, you hang your arm out the window when you're smoking, or their dogs, or just because they're walking by, or because they're listening to music. This is the world, okay? This is reality. People exist. They laugh and talk and listen to music. And if you can't see that, then you're emotionally right up there and mentally right up there with Kandi Grand Prix. And I don't know whatever happened, whatever made her so entitled and arrogant that thinks that she could just lay on her back like that, rub her hand all over her face and her hair, have that miserable look on her face, and just expect people just to support her. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't, and for someone to do nothing to, I mean, absolutely, I mean, nothing at all, nothing, understand that, to help herself, and just wakes up every single morning, okay, well, it's time to get on here because I've got to eat 3 meals, and I'm going to stay in this hotel, and I need this and that. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
He left me, like over 300 views.
If she worried as much about trying to find a job, get her own place, getting her life together as she did with the views and the likes, she'd be a millionaire. Other than food and donations, that is the most important thing to this girl, is the recognition she get. How many views can I get? How many thumbs up? It's pathetic. And it's just weird. I mean, she just lays there and just stares into the camera like the Twilight Zone, Earth to Kandi. I mean, it's just crazy. Doesn't look like anybody's going to come to you, give you tons of money, at least not right now, but somehow, some way, mysteriously, you'll end up getting it. You always do. So I wouldn't get too upset. Maybe inconvenience for you, sorry, that you may have to pack your stuff and leave the hotel after 2 weeks. And so it was too cold. It's too cold outside. Now all we're going to hear is it's too hot. Never-ending story of Kandi Grand Greedy.